Hey everyone, it's Jazzy34 here, and today I'm on the AmiAmi site and I'm on the pre-order page of the new Quest Q Toho Project Patchouli Knowledge figure. Now, of course, I did say that I did have the other Quest Q Patchouli Knowledge figure that was released a couple of years back. It was like 2013 when I actually got it. And yeah, that was the first ever figure I ever bought. And yeah, I was definitely hoping to get like another Patchouli figure, and thank goodness this one has been made. So yes, I really like how this one turns out, and I think this one looks a bit better than the other Quest Q one. 'Cause it just has her look a little more beautiful and a little more intimidating than the other one. The other one kind of seemed like it just makes her look a little more just like just a regular just a regular cute figurine, stuff like that, and it just makes her look a little meek and stuff like that. It didn't it didn't make her look like intimidating or something like that. It was just like a really, like just a cute figure and stuff like that. But this one has a little more, well, for like a better term, a little more expression to her. It just captures her overall, just makes her look a little more, someone to just not take lightly. And especially when she has her spell book, and she's just like, just don't come mess with me. I'm reading my books. But really, I just like how this turned out. I just like the sculpting, especially the hair, especially without the hat. So yeah, that's another thing that just like my other Patchouli figure, this hat on this version actually also comes off as well. Now I'm not sure if it's actually like if it's like a magnetized hat where you just put it on, it'll just stay there, so there's no possibility of it falling off. Hopefully it does. Hopefully it is a magnetized hat because my other figure had to have it. And I was just trying to just display her. Sometimes I just accidentally drop it, and I'm like, oh, this gotta be better than this. So hopefully this figure does have the hat magnetized to it. That'd be really nice. It just makes it much more easier for me to make sure I don't drop it all the time. So I just need to stop being clumsy. But either way, onto the figure. So I'm just going to be showing off some of these pictures just to kind of check out all the detailings and all that stuff. So yeah, definitely, I like how the hair is displayed for this figure, and it's kind of makes her look like she's floating off her hair. It just looks really nice. It just has that like nice little wind effect, especially with her bangs, which look really nice. It just nicely sculpted, and also it contains her signature hair bows, and especially on her dress as well. So I just really like how this turned out, especially when I checked out like how it was before it was colored. I was wondering how they were gonna the setup with the bows and stuff like that. Were they gonna like keep like one side just has a red bow and the other side has like a blue bow, but this one just has both red bows on the bottom of her dress. So that's fine because usually with certain cosplays they usually have just one colored bow on the dress. So yeah. And also with this figure, which I haven't seen like in like original art styles or in the fighting games, where she usually has like pink slippers to match her pink outfit. And with this one, she just seemed to be having brown boots, which I was kind of a little not sure about at first, but I'm like, it looks alright. I'm not too bothered by it though. But I would have probably preferred her to have like her like pink pink fluffy boots and stuff like that, or at least like pink slippers, or like maybe like probably not high heels because it just went over there, but just kind of like a slip shoe or something like that. But I don't mind the boots too much. But it just kind of seems like it doesn't match as well with the rest of the outfit though. I really like this base on her. It's definitely different from like the usual bases, like regular circular bases that you get with certain figures. And I really like this base for her. It definitely looks a lot better than the base I got from my other Patchouli figure. It's a little bit better. It kind of has like that kind of like throne base, like like she's like a statue, like getting like an award or something like that. If I ever won an award, I would definitely like to receive it like this. I'd definitely like to have an award base like this and with the figure at the top. That'd be the word I would like to receive. That looks just really nice. I like the base. And it has her name on it on there. That looks really nice. And, but I do have just like one little thing with the base is that it kind of seems like it's not wide enough to kind of, because with the way her hair is situated, it seems like she would probably tilt over or something like that. So I'm probably thinking they could have made like the base a little wider just to kind of cover around her, just to kind of fit around her hair, just in case. Because it kind of looks like if there were no pegs underneath like her hair to attach to the base, it would probably seem like she would just tilt over. But then again, I'm not sure. I can't really see behind her hair to kind of determine how she's attached to the base. So I'm probably thinking there's probably holes underneath her hair to attach to the base, or there's probably like a stick in the back that she can be propped up on. But until I actually get the figure, I can't really see in the back. I'll have to check to see if there's any more pictures that'll show the back of it. That way I'll get it like a much more clear picture of how she's propped up. If not, then I'll probably have to assume that she's basically just going to be attached to the base through her hair, which, yeah, that kind of a little worries me a bit, because I don't like probably wouldn't really want her to just have like holes in her hair, especially if it's like detached to it. Like if I want to just display her without the base, well, obviously the holes on the hair underneath it, they're not going to show in the display, but I probably just wouldn't like it if there was just holes there to begin with, but oh well, what can I do? As I can see from the side, I do not see any type of stand in the back of her hair where it would probably seem like that's where she would be propped up, but so I'm guessing she is just going to be attached to the base through her hair, which, yeah, like I said, I'm not too sure about that, but I'm not going to, get all bent out of shape over that, because, as long as she stands on her base, there's no possibility of her tilting over, then it's still pretty okay. It's still a pretty okay figure, and I already pre-ordered, so I'm like, yeah, it probably is like a possibility of some type of paint transference just from her holding her book and stuff like that, but I'm not too worried about that. Just like with the other figure, I wasn't sure whether or not I could detach her book from her hands, but I didn't want to attempt that anyway, because I didn't want to, if I spend my money, I don't want to try to ruin the figure as is. I just want to like keep it the way it is. So, and also like with this one, it does have the book open where it does display like a little more details in the book than the other one, because in the other, on my figure that I have, she has her book open, but it's just a blank page. But this one is a little more detailed. It does show her actually have an example of an actual magical book. So it's just not just, you see the front cover and you just assume it's magic book, but there's nothing on the inside. So this one, I really like how that they stepped that up from the old figure. And also I really like her without the hat, although you can definitely kind of see like from the side there is kind of seems like a crack to it, but it's just kind of just displaying how her hair would look if it's just like levitating up, since that's basically her pose, which I really like better in this version, is how they have her levitating instead of just sitting down on a pile of books. But that's just what she's known for, just being in her library and stuff like that, just reading up on her magic books. But this one looks really nice. It just gives out that, just like with the Vermilia figure that's already been released as well, it makes her a little more threatening, a little more menacing than the other one. This piece with the crescent moon on her hat, it just seems like it looks a little off to me, and it just looks like it's just a prong on the end of it just sticking on the inside of the hat, and it could just be, like they could have just kind of taken off that little piece off and just glued just the crescent onto the hat. That would have looked a lot cleaner, that would have looked a little bit better, but just a little just a little nitpick there. Hopefully once I do get the figure, once I review it, then I'll definitely try to see if like, if it looks the way And definitely check out all the stuff that I was probably having a little bit of an issue with. I'll see if like her being attached to the base, how that looks up close, because I can't really see it too well just with this picture display, but we'll see what happens. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video, and everyone have a nice day.